What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. We are here on WASECA County, Minnesota. It's the map by Trucker Matsy. It's in console testing now. We should be hearing back real soon about the release of this map. I've been lucky enough to get the early access. We've been here doing a series on here. 4B, Matsy, and myself been doing a little series on here. But yeah, this is my farm, and these are all sugar beets here. I'll have some episodes coming out later on and stuff like that of all this type of stuff for the in-betweens. If you guys missed any of that, there's some there. You can go back and watch some of that. But more or less, this is our farm. And I have a total of 80 acres of field land. I have a little bit more land than that, but just field itself is about 80 acres. What's up, Matthew? It looks like trouble to me. But yeah, this is the first field of sugar beets I did. And I plowed it. I'm going to try to do what Matthew did. It was a double crop. I'm going to try to get some grass down before the end of the month. Yeah, what's up, Tommy Powers? I appreciate you being here early. What's up, Watchdog? Matthew, looks like you got some stuff to harvest as well, because we're now in November, and that's how far we had to get to be able to get to harvest time on these fields. But your stuff's also ready. So when you get back in town, all your stuff's ready to go too. But it looks like you have plenty of time for your corn. This is all in November, pretty much right when November hit is when we were able to start. Oh yeah, it just makes sense though, Matthew doing that, because then he plowed into a fertilizing state, right? Yeah, look at a bunch of big stones in this field now that came up, so I have to pick this field and do all the stuff to it to get grass down on this field at least. But if I have enough time, I'm gonna try to do both of my fields in all grass. So then I could do like silage and all the stuff like that to make the extra money. But I also picked up this 9380 case because I needed something a little bit stronger to be able to pull this deal around. The John Deere would have been struggling just a little bit, and the International there doesn't have a PTO. So I'm using that one for the cart, and I've been using this one to pull the Amity harvester here. It's actually pretty sweet. And then the what's that? The Holland topper, like the defoliator, is pretty nice little machine too. So I have been using the John Deere to pull that around, which I was actually curious. Does out of my tractors, I also bought the sugar production already too. Oh yeah, and the sugar production I almost have that thing full, Matsy, already. Let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, so vehicles. I was curious to see what my horsepower on the turbo is. What is that? I think it's just under what I need for the defoliator, maybe. What do I need for that? Oh no, I could use that. So what I thought about using was pulling the turbo out here and using that for the defoliation. Yeah, it is a big money thing for sure, because I'll have something to do in between planting and all that. Tractor's kind of loud. Let me know if that's too loud. I could definitely turn that down. I might even do that anyways, because my other tractor's pretty dang loud too. Matsy, hopefully you guys are having fun. Vehicle volume, we'll just go like 40 or something. Yeah, hopefully you guys are having fun. Let me also sign in as a admin here real quick. But yeah, your fields and that new field you bought next to you is like sugar beets or soybeans or something like that. That one's also ready. So yeah, everything for you is all ready to harvest, but you should have plenty of time to get your stuff done. Oh, sounds okay on your end. Yeah, this one's loud, but this other one, this tractor right here is also pretty damn loud. So having that one turned down just a bit. I picked up this case right here, which is it's a nice tractor. I'm really digging this one a lot, actually, for only 70 grand with all the stuff on it. So it's like perfect for pulling this. I also leased all this stuff. You see, I still have 600,000 bucks in the bank, so. I still have a bunch of money. I might even just like repay back some of my loan I took. Because if I don't decide to do sugar beets next season, I just will return the stuff, you know. And if I will do it next year, I'll probably buy the stuff, but it's not that many hours on it just to borrow it. I also recorded yesterday, Matsy. I recorded a bunch of doing that field over there, so I'll have to record some towards the end of this, kind of finishing that one off. I was doing some recording yesterday. Suppose I should throw on some GPS. There's so much to do. I might even just do some I could hire a worker, but I might just speed it up a notch here. They both sound good on your end. Yeah, I just turned it down before I got to that other one, but both the tractors are pretty loud. So let's go to that. But we'll do some normal speed here for a bit, and then we'll see how it goes. But I think it only goes like 6, 7, maybe 7 miles an hour, which is not very fast. So yeah, let's see how fast it goes if I do that. And we do have a bunch of hail damage around, but we have so much sugar beets. I probably should hire a worker. And really, I don't even have to use, I don't have to use this at all. Oops. I can push the right button. Let's see, let me just turn. I'm just gonna turn my, my stuff off here like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back and forth, like right here on this front part for a while. It's always weird, too. This one little spot always has the GPS kind of go off of that line. Every time I'm doing something, this one little bit here kind of misses. But I'm going to go back and forth here with that GPS on, just kind of clear this front patch. It takes a long time to harvest the sugar beets, so I think I'm just going to go back and forth here a few times, get like some ground open, and then we'll start kind of getting into it. But I'm also going to be working on stone picking and like field prep to get grass planted today. This Amity stuff's not bad though, because it has a pretty wide, wide section it does at one time. It's just that whole row I missed right over there. It always misses like a strip on that side, just on that part. But we could defoliate a lot faster than we could harvest. And with the harvester too, I could totally like hire a worker and just be driving along next to it. I pretty much did that whole first field just all by myself, just back and forth from the machines. And even if you like go a little faster with the harvester, you still have to stop all the time with it, so it doesn't really help by speeding the harvester up at all. I was running the harvester all normal speed. The whole time I was running this defoliator yesterday, I was thinking like, man, does the turbo pull this thing? Because this is a nice setup here. I was pretty much running this all red equipment except for the John Deere yesterday. But right now I have the John Deere on the plow, and I'll probably switch over and grab the stone picker, and I'll use the John Deere for that. Yeah, we can open up some ground pretty quick. I'll just go back and forth a few more times here, and this will be enough, definitely enough ground to open up for a bit. Sounds like a lot of work to turn into a long stream. Oh yeah. I don't have to get all of it done. I'll probably actually save the very end of this field to kind of wrap up my recording stuff. But we're gonna get through. I'm gonna say at least 3/4 of it, and we're gonna be probably doing some more plowing on it. We're gonna be doing some more picking and just getting more field prep going. But I'll probably save a good chunk of this field towards the end, probably the lower section there. Yeah, this field here is 60 acres, so I imagine it's like, to get all the stuff done I'm talking about, you know, it's like 5 or 6 hours of work. Yeah, this is just topping it. Oops. Yeah, this is just defoliating the, it's like a hollow topper, right? Yeah, it just like trims the tops of the beets off. They actually look kind of cool. Yeah, it trims off the top of the beets, then we go back through and harvest. But you can drive on the beets, you know, crop, you know, Matt, all the crop destruction's still on. But even when you're like pulling the cart and stuff, it's all, and nothing affects anything. You can drive right on top of the beets, which is probably how it was when you were doing the potatoes there too. Oh, thanks, Watchdog. Go and pin that Matsy's link. Make sure you guys check out Trucker Matsy. This is the map that he made. Yeah, hopefully you guys are having fun. Hopefully 4B's not picking on you too bad. Tell him I said hello. Then we're still on for tomorrow. Was that 2 o'clock your time? Or how you feeling for tomorrow still? Yeah, because I think you just used that bigger potato harvester, right? Oh, no, I used this. What potato harvester did you use? I forget now. Use the one with the topper built in. Oh yeah, I'll show you how much I have in the production already too. It's kind of crazy. They're snuggling together, yeah. Yeah, all the root crops you could drive on with no issue. Only the harvest state. You mean like when they're like this, ready to harvest? Because you could drive on them then too. Like it doesn't really, nothing really gets affected driving on, unless you're talking about the spuds. Yeah, 2 p.m. will work. That's good. I'm down for whatever. I just wanted to kind of plan ahead, sort of thing, ish. Yeah, how is the weather out there, Watchdog? All right, I'm gonna do this one last pass back here, and then we're gonna start harvesting this one chunk right here. Will keep us busy for quite some time. And I'll pretty much do I'll go around with the harvester just this chunk that I am working on right here. Yeah, I never did get any tornadoes that hit the property here, but definitely lots of hail damage. I think that production only holds like, what, 360,000 liters? Let me actually go run back down. I'm gonna hit this little strip on the side I missed. Oh, that's crazy. Watchdog says, yep, I'm heading to Nashville. I'm having to drive an hour out of the way due to flooded roads. Yeah, crazy. Are you still going on that down to Florida trip next week? Or is that postponed longer? All right, here we go. That's all this front chunk here we're gonna do. Oh man, you guys all gotta come out here right now. It's what's the weather right now? 66 and sunny. Terrible. It's supposed to get up to like 72 and sunny today or something. I think after the stream I'm gonna go on a nice little walk or something. Go walk 5 miles or so, or something like that, maybe more. When it starts getting nice out, I'll do like 10-mile walk. You know, I've walked 20 miles in a day, just walking through this, like not even in trails, just like through the city all the way down and around. And I was averaging, what was it, 500,000 steps a month or something last year. Oh man, yeah, you guys have fun out there, Matthew. Don't worry about me, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by though. Can't wait to show this map off. You never did hear back from Giants yet, right? Yeah, I'll be showing the map off a bit just today, but you know, we'll do the whole show off thing once it's finalized. Oh, okay, I got you. Watch talk. All right, so we're gonna jump in here. We're gonna start getting some of these beets harvested. Oh yeah, look at how many is in the production already too. Crazy. So we're doing this because it's beet sugar, and we're storing right now. So far, it's only made 612 liters. The capacity of done product is 180,000 liters, which is really good. Excuse me. And then, yeah, right now I have 295,000 liters out of 360, so 82% full already. So we're just gonna finish filling up that production, and then I'll have to figure out where to store all my sugar beets, either a shed, or you know, maybe I'll get a couple more sugar productions going, because that's seems like that one's kind of going a little slower than I could do, but it's not a race or anything, you know. It's more about kind of keeping it realistic-ish and kind of true to the area. I am picking them up there. This thing does what, 6? Oh, that's way too fast. I must have just hit that. I thought it was on, so I turned it off. It doesn't help to run this machine fast at all. That is, the capacity goes up so quick that we'll just be doing a whole bunch of this right here. See, it's almost half full already. Still in console testing. They're taking every bit of them up to 5 days. Oh yeah. Up to 5 working days. They're not even counting today. Oh yeah, I still have to learn how to get that kind of all set up there. I don't know how to use the course play. It's there. I just haven't learned how to use it yet. You're supposed to show me. I don't need course play for out in the woods, you know. Most of the time, I don't need to use it. Tommy says 78 in humid right now here. My area of the state is now under a flood watch. Yeah, it's crazy. Keep that over there, buddy. I don't want none of that coming my way. Right now we're at good levels, but usually we start getting more flooded and like rivers a lot higher up in like end of May, June, kind of right in there. I'll do it later on, Matthew, but yeah, for sure, appreciate that. I'm not too worried about it right now. It goes really quick. Yeah, that's what I probably would do, is just set a normal worker going. That's what I was gonna do on the topper. Damn, going over a whole bunch here. It's not too bad just jumping back and forth though. But yeah, if you had a regular worker going, I could just drive alongside. What's up, Don? How you doing, buddy? I'm getting some cab beets. Dumping some beets right in the cab there. This thing doesn't do too bad just like this though going. I'll probably get this front area cleared out, then I probably will set a worker. At least like this, do a couple headlands here around, and then what I should do is set a worker up on doing the rest of that topping. That's probably what I'll do here in just a sec. We're almost full again. This thing's a little slower to do, but man, it takes like, you know, with the regular harvester, you'd have to go at least a couple passes to go that wide. Yeah, this tractor's working out perfect for this cart, this Amity cart. This thing's pretty cool how it dumps off. I do have to bring the truck down here more. And it holds more than the truck does. Not by a lot, I think 1,500 more or something like that. Jump into our truck really quick. Here we go. This is the only like trailer that I don't even like this trailer that much. I think it's kind of ugly, but it is like the only one that can hold all the stuff I need to hold. Oh yeah, it depends on how much rain you guys get for sure. Yeah, that's like kind of with us too, and the reason why we get a little bit more floody during like May and June is because we're at the mountain, like Mount Hood's all melting off. We get a lot of, if there's a lot of snowpack during the year, that'll start melting when it warms up, and we get a lot of rain May and June. So with those two things, it just kind of fills up the rivers until nowhere for the water to go. Oh, I just turned that off. I've just been leaving the tractors running most of the time. I'm like back and forth between them so much. That's funny too. This is like how it would be if you're on the farm and you got to do all the stuff by yourself, right? That's kind of why I did everything yesterday just on the solo while I was playing. I was gonna stream some forestry last night, but I kind of fell asleep after work and didn't wake back up until pretty late. Missed everybody else's stuff, but I guess I was tired. I didn't have anything planned, but I was still gonna stream, and I almost streamed late, and I decided not to. I wasn't sure who was still up and around. Let's see if I just, yeah, I don't know, I wanted to do more of a headland down there, but let's see if I just set up a worker here real quick. Change their working direction. Number of headlands. I'm just not sure which way they want to go, but we could do like a 90 degrees. I think will get us crossways like that. And that's actually not even where I want it. Oh, I don't want any. Oh, headlands off. Gotcha. I don't want them going that direction though. How do you change the AI direction? Course play is the only way. Yeah, I still gotta learn how to do that. Matt's gonna show me later on. So that's not the way I want to go though. So what I'm actually gonna do real quick, I'm going to get this guy going as a worker again so we can top more ground over here real quick, and then we'll just have the worker going the other way. Because this guy needs to do some more work here. So imagine if you had to do all this, because like really on this farm, like there's some local help around here, you know, but Matsy and 4B are not here right now. They're on a little vacay, and more or less I'm the only one that runs this farm. So this is how it would really be, is all by myself anyways, you know. I'm just a solo Oregonian that just started farming in Minnesota, you know. But we'll hire a worker here real quick and let them kind of go while we kind of get the last little bit of this area done by ourselves. That should all be fine. They should go. So they'll be at least working on that for a bit, getting some of that going while we're doing this front chunk here. Yeah, we already almost have our sugar mill full too. It's crazy. So I'll just keep on plugging away with this, which is not a bad setup. Just make sure I was picking them up there. So I was saying, just this front little bit here will take us some time to do. I also don't mind harvesting like this either, because I did years and years and years of farming on just all the regular games that didn't have any kind of GPS or anything. So I do not mind just going like doing like a headlands or two and then going back and forth on the stuff, because that's pretty much what it always was, you know. And like hiring workers, you hit the button, they just kind of go off and start doing the thing. It's kind of how it always was. This Amity stuff though is nice. Watch when I dump it in the truck. Where'd I put the truck? That will be just fine. Yeah, we're close to half full here, 44%. I'll just leave that right there. It's funny, I can't even hear this tractor compared to how loud the International is. Sometimes I think it's like off. Yeah, this stuff's been doing really well. Wasn't very much to lease it either. Yeah, as soon as they got some more ground opened up, like almost makes you want to grab another topper and help them top. Because I bet that worker's just going around the field. Yeah, they're just all the way down at the bottom there still. It'll take them a little while to go around enough to where we can follow behind. That thing's pretty wide though, to be honest. I could probably just trail right behind that guy, and especially if I give them a little bit of time, it won't take them. Because I forgot that topper is pretty nice actually. Let's see, this thing's full again. See, like in real life, if I was able just to teleport back and forth between the vehicles like that, it wouldn't be so bad, right? But getting out and running between each one would not be that fun. You fixed the loud IH forestry one? Yeah, that thing was so loud. Crazy loud. Oh, probably help if I turn the machine back on. I gotta make sure I stay out of the way of that guy. It's probably gonna take him a little bit to come up and around. This field is a pretty massive field. That's why I just got this first little area cleared. All right, you're heading out. Have a good day, Watchdog. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. I'll probably be out doing some tree cutting with Doc or maybe whoever this evening as well, if you're around later. Just I made that one little turn around the thing and 50% full already. Yeah, where's our worker at? Still on that lower end. They're only doing like 6 miles an hour or something, probably. I think actually that one goes a little bit faster. I wonder what they'll do when they get to the end of the area I did already. Will they stop and turn back around, or I'm curious to see what the worker's gonna do right there. I totally might go get one more topper though and help them in just a bit. We'll just go. We'll get this trailer full. We'll do one more load. Let's see, how much do we need for that to fill? About one more load to get us almost full, and then we could do, like, I was thinking about maybe placing a couple of Mattsy's sugar mills too, which the one on this map is the same speed as these small real. All the productions on this map are the real-ish, like the real you know, like say like the real spinner or the tailor shop reel. They're all faster, more realistic speed. It's not super fast. It's just not really slow. So like the sugar mill, like this one, 36 grand. I was thinking about, I'm gonna probably do some more gravel work in this area, but maybe I'll place I don't know, maybe a few of those down, so I have capacity to put the stuff in too. And once we have a good area set up, I'll just set a worker and follow behind, so it'll go a little quicker, but this will be definitely a long process today. Yeah, this tractor's a nice new addition. This thing was really pretty cheap for what it is. I think it actually has 600 horsepower as well, so I'll be able to pull anything with this. But for 70 grand, and the Steiger style too, like the old like square front end tractor like that, I think the thing's pretty sweet. It fits the farm and our collection of red tractors really well. Alright, this is probably gonna be full before we hit the end of the strip. Usually it stops like going, like collecting when you see about 94%. Let's see, it's still loading in. See, now we're full. So if you watch the percentage, or if you're just running like with the cruise control on, it'll stop when it gets full. Yep, and this thing's 75% full already. Yeah, the horsepower on this one's pretty nice too. This thing is like, what what is it actually? I forget. 400. Excuse me. 450 horsepower or something. What is that one? International. 462 horsepower. It does really good, like tillage and all that stuff. I like this tractor a lot. Man, I was almost trying to keep an eye on it. We have like way too many sugar beets, but we do have this equipment. And I was curious, because there's field 17. I was waiting to see if field 17 was going to pop up for a contract there at all. Not that I want to go harvest another massive field of sugar beets, but if I could get some more, then why not, right? Because that's this big 17 here. How much is this one to buy? $2 million bucks, no big deal. It's crazy. I don't have that kind of money yet, but that's a nice field though. But if I did, I know I don't have enough loanage either right now, but if I did have enough money to do all that, I'd probably make about that much money off of that field. Well, maybe not. But it's like, after all the sugar's all done with that one, you would actually like, you would probably pay for a very good chunk of that field on the first harvest there. I'm just gonna flip around. The truck was kind of right in my way. Surprised that worker's not back up here yet. All right, there we go. Yeah, another couple fills here on that trailer, and then be able to dump that in the truck and go haul it in, because that one trailer will fill up the whole truck. It was also snowing for quite a bit yesterday too. Nothing stuck. It ended up raining after, but we had like a flurry pretty much all of, I guess it was the same day today, right? November 1st. It's like my recording was wet, muddy, snowy. Oh. But I think the rest of today is supposed to be sunny. It's kind of like here right now. It's perfect. So like tomorrow we're getting rain and snow. After all that, it's just a bunch of snow. So we really have a lot of work to do here in November. Look at that sun. So it's gonna be nice weather for us while we do all this. But yeah, it's gonna be so much work. Oh, the worker turned back around and is doing over there. Did they come around this corner? I didn't see him. Oh, they did. They did. They turned around right there and went back down. Okay. That's actually pretty sweet. I didn't see him. I could kind of see that little area they topped over there. Well, that's good. I was wondering. I'm like, man, it took him a long time for not seeing him yet, but we just didn't look over there. I don't know, maybe you guys saw him and I didn't. I don't know why I keep on trying to turn this tractor on. I leave it on. Which there's a bit of repair I have to do too. I didn't repair it after I bought it, actually. There was already a pretty good chunk of repair needed. I just kind of got into it and started working with it. Bought it used, you know. That's crazy. That one little spot we did is already over 20%. I'm sure we're going to get well over 1 million liters of sugar beets too. which I'm hoping we get a lot, because it seems like the ratio with the sugar is like 2 to 1. So, or you know, 2 sugar beets to 1 sugar. So if we get 1 million liters, that kind of nets us, you know, half a million liters of sugar. Which isn't like, it's not like a crazy amount of money, all said and done. You know, unless we were using the sugar for something different too. Yeah, see, this thing fills up so quick. Yeah, we'll get this whole first chunk done here, and then we'll throw this on a worker. Cause look at how wide that topper just went by twice there and back, and definitely wide enough to follow a worker behind. Let's jump back in here. Let's see, this thing might fill up off of this next little dump here, and that'll be enough to fill the truck. This I like this thing. This cart is actually pretty sick. I forgot, if I go in this side, though, I gotta be way out or I'm gonna hit it. I usually go the other direction. All right, 96%, almost full. It'll definitely be full after we get a little bit more in there real quick. I really can't wait for everybody to try this map out. This map's been nice. I like playing on it. And yeah, we should hopefully be here back at least by Monday about console testing. Well, we should be good to go. Be a nice little thing for Matthew to wake up to Monday morning, right? And say it's good to go. Because you're gonna do a little like kind of showing off party, all the other productions and stuff. I'm showing off like the sugar mill production on here today. But all the other productions will get shown off and tested, and all the productions on here are faster than most maps. So you guys will like a lot of that. But not like super fast, but it makes it more realistic. You don't have to wait a year to get a board cut in the sawmill or any of that kind of stuff, or you know, everything just goes a little bit faster speed. But it makes it for a lot better. I don't know why I keep turning that thing off. Habit. Yeah, if you pull up to this on this side, since it has that angle, you can just like get right up under it. It's actually a really nice little combo here. And you can put whatever crop in this cart too. Any other crop that we harvest, it all could go. Yeah, so we're full now. And we'll get this dumped in here. I like how you dump this. So I usually get pulled up about there-ish. I think that's pretty good distance. Hopefully it doesn't spill over. But the thing lifts up like this. Perfect. And we'll dump all that in. Yeah, it's dope how it lifts up like that. Yeah, you see, we still have 1,500 in there. Lower it back down. And then we'll run this into the mill real quick. What I was doing, I was like filling up the truck and then just still carting until the cart was full. Then I was hauling like 2 loads in, more or less. Oh man, we were out here in the field like slightly before when it was wet, and man, it was so slippery and muddy. I almost couldn't get the truck moved around. We also have that realistic weather mod on here too, which makes stuff a little bit tougher conditions, but yeah, let's haul this thing in, and the mill will be almost full after that. I'm really close to the town too. I do not have very far to go. Lucky me. Because if not, you kind of have to go like up and around. But I could cut through, go right to the town really fast. Yeah, a bunch of their productions are throughout this town. Carpentry, other sawmill, all this stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty cool setup. All these are all different productions: Cooper, Bakery. But yeah, this right here is the sugar mill. A nice little entrance here, easy to pull in. I'll get that dumped. I'm not sure why it's on that one. Let's see. Use sliding floor, which is nice, actually. Tip side back. But if you're going into like a shed or something and dumping, or into like into wherever you can't tip up, having it be able to just push out is pretty sweet. Yeah, easy peasy. Now this one has, what do we got in here now? Almost full, 354,000 liters in there already. And let's see, I'm still waiting to see where one of the pallets is going to spawn. I think it's going to spawn right here. Right now it's 719 liters already produced. It's going to take a long time to produce sugar still, even though these are sped up. Still, it's only at 1 times speed. So as like we all get stuff done, because you know, we're all kind of, they're either waiting on me or I'm waiting on them type of thing. And they were kind of waiting on me to do some stuff. We sped some time up, but now Matsy has to harvest. Looks like he has to harvest soybeans, sunflowers, and he has to harvest corn as well. All of his stuff's all ready. I do want to get over and do some stone picking here pretty soon too, and start getting this field all ready to go. Because that's definitely my plan, is to do a double crop. We'll just go ahead and park this here. And then we can make silage, because silage also goes for a good price on this map as well. Oh, there's our worker over there going. So yeah, I'll be go ahead and finish up this last, probably another few passes here on this chunk that we're just gonna set a worker and be following around. This thing's almost full already again too, because it didn't get fully dumped. I bet the worker's just going back and forth right there now too. I bet they did all the headlands already. Which that's definitely going to help a lot. All right. I like moved it over because we have to go back that way, so it would have been in my way. Yeah, the worker has a nice chunk cleared out for us now over there. Yeah, once we have a worker set up on this side and we're just following around, we'll be able to get it going quicker anyway. It's not as much stopping. But I did do that whole first 20-acre field with the same way I'm doing it now. Minus that worker going. I did all the stuff by myself and all the plowing by myself. You know, let me move out of the way just in case. Oh yeah, I had a feeling he was coming back up right there. I'm actually going to jump in the John Deere really quick, and we'll get a worker set up stone picking. How about that? Oh yeah, have a good evening there, Don. I'll be around for a while, buddy, but I appreciate you coming to hang out. Let's jump in the John Deere though. But yeah, have a good night, buddy. Let's leave the plow here. I like John Deere stuff quite a bit, but the only reason why I have this John Deere on this farm is because this is the one that actually 4B bought us. He set up our stuff, but I've changed quite a bit since I started on this one, but it's just to adapt to there. He tried to set me up with kind of some bad stuff, you know, storyline. If you guys go back and watch all that, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's probably fine just like that. And they should just start going, picking. Just want to watch them get started here. But that'll at least be a good little kind of progress getting done over here too, because we have to just get all this prepped and ready for putting grass down. Need to figure out some kind of good cedar as well, getting grass down. Oh yeah, no worries, Tommy, no worries, buddy. It's definitely not one of my normal streams. I just wanted to kind of get on here and stream this. I was just gonna, you know, do this off stream and record little bits here and there, but I figured I'd share this with you, share the map with you guys, you know. Everybody will be able to play it really soon. And I figured it's more fun to hang out and do this stuff, right? I'd have the server open where you guys get in here and hang out too, but we got some stuff on here that nobody else really has. A couple special things. And you guys would need the map too, right? I guess that's the key factor of not being able to be out here right now. I know a few people that have it, but not all you guys got it. Yeah, maybe what, 3 more passes after this one, and this first chunk will be done. Oh. Looked like I was missing some over there. That's what happens when you don't run like a GPS, right? Yeah, we'll go around too and look at the map a little bit more later on. Kind of go poke around to see what Matsy and 4B, how their stuff's looking over there. It's a nice looking map. Always good to see an OT stream on an ASCII day. Oh man, I appreciate that, buddy. We'll be on Riverview too tomorrow on the old challenge there. I'm gonna try to start making a little distance between the guys. Actually, I have another idea, but it's gonna require me investing a bunch more money. But for the longevity and kind of the speed of what I can do now, I might buy one more piece of land over there. There's a few that I like, but after having them for a year, I can sell them if I need to. So there's some spots that I might be selling back, but I don't really want to put anything on. And there's a nice area of trees. What do you know? A nice area of trees that kind of surrounds my whole area. Costs $750,000 or something to get it, but it has like $5 million worth of trees on it. So like while all my trees are getting planted and growing for later on, I would have an endless supply of trees all the way until I was tired of cutting trees, which never happens. It's probably fine there. Just want to get this done so we can start just following a worker around. Workers over there doing good on the stone picking. And we'll probably do that too. We'll probably, once we have all these cleared out, I'll get a worker plowing and helping me stone pick as well while I work on planting everything. Oh no, I haven't. I didn't see Cobble's video today. I'll have to go and watch that. I know he has some stuff going on this map too. He's one of the few people I know that has this map. He's one of the few people I know that has this map who's actually playing on it. Because, you know, some of the other folks, I won't be right in the way. Actually, I can fold this down. It won't be in the way. Because I know, like, let's see who has it. Like, FSC has it. VF has it. Matt has it. I think Cavalier Roy probably has it. You know, it's like map making, testing people, and people that show off maps were some of the people that had the early access. There's probably only like a dozen people in the community that actually have this map, and maybe less than half of that are actually playing it. There's some nice farms on this one though. Like we'll go scoot around a little bit later, but one of the farms I like a lot is this one. Matthew's farm is just there, but this is a nice little farm to kind of start right here, this field, and a couple of nice silos and stuff, and shed, the farmhouse. It's a nice little starting grounds here. And once you own this, you can open that up. Nice little fields and stuff, little forested area across the way. But this little starting farm right here, I like this one. The trees on the side, I like the shed on the side here, it's pretty sweet. But that's not the same save game there, I don't think. I'll go and watch that, Tommy, but yeah, I don't think that's the challenge, right? Unless he's on Riverview, right, doing the other stuff. I thought he was on this one though. I'll go and watch it after this. My tractor just shut down. I do need to go do some repair on it, huh? I should just go, just go ahead and go do that real quick. I think that's why it just turned off on me. Yeah, it's nice having some other workers going around doing some stuff. This tractor's badass. I like this one a lot. I don't like articulating stuff that much, but when you start getting into like the bigger, powerful tractors, I do like them. Just go ahead and repair that real quick. Gotta have this thing running good for us, you know? And I haven't repaired it since I bought it. And it already needed repair right when we started. That's funny. I'll go and check, Tommy. I'll go and watch that. But yeah, catching up is something neither one of them's gonna be able to do. You know, they both owe like $800,000 to the bank still, and all my loans paid off already. So, yeah, that's been my main focus. I haven't really talked about it too much, but my main focus the entire time was just getting my debt paid. That way, I wouldn't have to worry about any rules that where it doesn't do any of that, or interest is not that bad. But the fact that I'm already going to be getting into the green, that's kind of where you want to be when you're trying to make money. I know it takes money to make money, but if you can make money after not worrying about all that overhead, because I've been making money. That's why my debt's paid. And now I can kind of expand and do a little bit more stuff and see about getting maybe a few more productions down, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe some more furniture, carpentry furniture stuff down or something, or man, really just selling beams and stuff like that is a pretty good way to go. Getting that debt paid off first is just smart farming OT. Oh, heck yeah. That's the first thing. I was like, damn, we had $1 million debt. I was like, all right, well, I got to work on getting that gone. So I only bought more land because I needed more trees to kind of take. So it's like when I first jumped on there, my strategy was find the land that's the cheapest little plots I could bounce around that are connected together, that can sustain my idea of cutting trees, right? So after that, I just pretty much thought about, okay, this land has enough trees on it that it kind of will pay for that part and keep the productions going. Pretty much each piece of land, I try to just have it pay for itself. And now once a year passes, I can actually sell the land off that I'm not using and get that money back. But I would like to have like some more production-y type of stuff going. I thought about maybe doing greenhouses. Maybe that wouldn't be that bad to set some of those up. I thought about maybe doing like some solar panels. I thought about doing heck, I thought about maybe even dropping like a wind turbine or something like that down, you know? Which that's kind of more of a long-term investment because it costs so much money to place one. How much is a wind turbine? Not on this map, but on our other one there. Oh, let's see, would that be factories? Even greenhouses, I could do like some pretty good greenhouses for 36 grand and make like some lettuce or something on the side. But thought about putting like some solar panels down, not on here, but on the challenge, just to see if they can generate that much money a month. You know, it's a nice little, I guess it would take quite a bit to kind of get it back, but yeah, 750,000. So it would take a while, like long game. You know, just like on FS17 when we were doing it to get money, you end up getting a bunch of sawmill or wind turbines down, and it starts generating money pretty quick. But we are playing 4-day months on there, so I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not even collecting beets here. Yeah, now everything you make is all profit over the normal farming. Oh yeah, and I have almost $500,000 in the bank already too, on top of that. So I'm actually already 450 something thousand bucks in the green already too, on top of what I already got. So like by tomorrow, I'll probably, if I don't spend any money, I'll probably be close to $1 million in my account already. Just saying. I can also like direct sell now because I have my loans paid. We don't have an auto loading trailer in there yet. I still want to kind of talk to them about doing that. But Matthew said he's going to want to try to sneak it in there if he can. But I know he's being pretty fair. He's being honest about it, even though everybody's giving him a hard time. But the fact that I could direct sell, I get a little bit less for my stuff, but I can still just on the hour it sells every time. So I can just keep filling up my mills and they'll sell for me if I want. So my money's gonna go up pretty quick, but I wouldn't mind investing into some more stuff. Because I don't really want to end the challenge too quick. It's kind of funny I say that because I feel like I could if I just dump everything into a bunch of what I'm doing. I could just like kind of quickly just kind of get enough money to win the challenge. I don't know, I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong, but the numbers are mathing, and I am about $1 million already ahead of them. So there's that, you know, which that's quite a lot of money to be ahead by already. Yeah, doing greenhouses is a good way to make profit year-round with little maintenance cost. Oh, heck yeah. And I have a water source close by. Did I really turn that off? Yeah, I have a water source close by. I can throw some stuff down, and I'll probably just like a bunch of lettuce and then direct sell it. It'll only take a little bit of time to kind of pay for those. Each greenhouse is 36 grand, so if I put like, you know, if I put a few down, it would cost, you know, 100 grand, but I think wouldn't be a bad way to go. Once all my trees get growing, like full growing, that's gonna be, that'll be game over pretty much. I won't even really have to, I'll pretty much be able to lop them all down and drag them right into my mills. And I got an idea too on a couple other fields that I have. Pretty much the fields I've been dragging trees through, all those fields will have trees on it. So I do have to get some more trees planted for the longevity, but if I do go and buy the other piece of land, it is 775,000 bucks or something like that to buy that. So I'll have to get enough money on the next stream to be able to buy that, which will put me back down to zero again. But I won't have to buy land or trees or any of that stuff for the rest of the challenge. That'll be like my last kind of big land grab, and it totally wraps around that upper farm by my spot. And it's a huge piece of forest. It's one of the bigger forested areas on that on the whole map, I think. I'll have to look at that again. But it's all connected. It's like part of the area I've already been like working towards. Like right next to my sawmills, all those trees up on that ledge there, I can just like drop them all down, drag them all. It'd be able to fill up my sawmills pretty much, which would be crazy because If I'm direct selling, it's so much that I can put in there every time. But really what I want to do is have my trees I'm growing that I'm actually putting into my sawmills. That's my end game. Just nice lodge poles going straight in, looking all clean and all the stuff, you know. It's nice too because we're like done with this first chunk I wanted to get done. Now we can start setting a worker here and going. I have a few little odd bits here I gotta pick up. A couple little strips I missed. At 36K each on greenhouse, you could do 4 of them, and after the first round of sales, they'd pay for themselves. Oh, heck yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking. At least to get some other stuff going besides some wood stuff. You know, some greenhouses are quick and easy. I have enough money where I could drop like 6 of them down in a row and no problem on a piece of land. Fill up one whole field with greenhouses. I would just need to get I knew I saw a little bit more. One little strip in front of me there. I just need to get a water trailer, which is not a big deal at all. All right, we're just gonna get this last little couple spots right here. Then we're gonna set a worker down at the end of the field here. We're just gonna follow right behind him. All right, I think I got all those. And the worker has so much topped for us already too. Oh, little strip right here. I missed again. If I miss some, it doesn't matter. I have so damn many. Almost can't see them, but they're there. Oh, little spot here. That's when you zoom in like this, you can really see them. Oh, some will have self-watering. Oh yeah, there you go. I don't have to do anything, huh? Just turn them on, pretty much. Yeah, good call. I think the ones I was looking into getting actually do have self-watering. If not, it's not a big deal throwing water in them either. Just got like a water source put down right there and fill them up. All right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and set a worker. Yeah, we'll just we'll have them just do that. Oh, I missed one strip right there too. Couple spots I missed still, I guess. It's all good. At the very end, I'll go back around if I missed areas and I'll clean them up. Oh, I thought I set you going. See ya. Curious, can I grab this and move this little thing around? Oh yeah, I can. I just never liked where that little thing was sitting. See, I need to just get all the course plates set up, right? So I could use that. It's my... Oh, I don't want no music on. Don't need none of that. Surprised my music isn't turned down. Game settings. Whoa, why is it like that? That's weird looking. Oh, there it is. Sound. Oh, radio volume. 80%. I'm surprised it's so loud. Yeah, we're almost full up already too. What's up, you gonna keep going or what? Had to wake him up. Say, I hope you keep your pipe out. Let's keep on rolling here. Come on. It's kind of where they should just be able to keep that out, right? And forget the button to oh, not that. Hey, what's the button to change my, not the music, for my speed limit, cruise control speed, I forget what that is. Alright, we'll just get this and then we'll probably be full right here. We'll take it back. $97 is pretty good, I think. Maybe we'll see. I don't know if there's enough to fill this thing up yet, or fill up the truck. Yeah, I wish he would just keep the pipe out though. Maybe once he's full enough, he'll pipe out by himself. I will just top this off and full. You don't like having the course play there button either. So either just throw it up like that or something. Kind of weird having that in the way. Looks like it's a little heavy hauling out of here, huh? Yeah, he's already full over there too, waiting. Good thing I have it hooked up to this tractor at least. I usually leave it a couple few feet there like that. I will be able to go a little bit faster with somebody in that harvester, but when I bring the, I wish like also the animation didn't drop to the bottom of the trailer. It's kind of stupid, especially for all in-game stuff. But yeah, we'll be able to go a little bit faster while I fill it, but while I am in between filling it, then he's just gonna be kind of hanging out still. This worker's been doing a good job topping for us. I bet the other guy's doing a good job stone picking. His picker might even be full. I should go check on him in a second too. Get this guy emptied really quick so he can continue on, and then we'll go check on them. And $2,700 in wage payments already. Guys are not cheap, that's for sure. Dude, you're not even, really? You're not even full. I thought you were waiting for me over here. Blocked by an object? Is that blocked by... Why are you stopped down here? It's annoying. Seriously. Oh, field not ready? Did they miss one little... That's weird. The field is definitely ready because it's already topped. I guess these workers don't like to... That's weird, it's not letting me turn on the machine over here. Oh, it's saying it's full. It's saying it's full. But it's, where's my beets in the thing? That's what's going on. See that? There's no sugar beets in there, but my capacity says it is full. That's what's going on. What's up with that? I guess I'll get it emptied out. As I pulled up and I was like, what the heck's going on? I thought you were full waiting for me, but they are. That's a trip, huh? Had me fooled. I didn't see any sugar beets in that harvester. I guess now we'll get this guy going again. As a worker. Should be good to go now, huh, dude? That's weird. Okay, so they weren't tripping. The machine's tripping. Alright, I'll let him get ahead there for a sec. I'm gonna go check on the stone picker guy real quick. He's doing good. Oh, yep, full. That's what I figured. We'll just go dump this in our stone pile. $12 people watching. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, we're doing some farming today, working on our our stuff for trying to keep up with Matsy and 4B here. Which their links are also in the description below. If you guys haven't checked out Matsy and 4B yet, definitely go give them a little look. A look and a sub and some love. Yeah, we have a nice little stone pile. I've been kind of stacking up back here. I'm gonna get some more gravel kind of spread around our yard here. But for now, it's been storing it all back here. It'd be cool if the worker like dumped the stones for himself. I had a feeling he might be full though over here. That's why I wanted to come check. So just a little bit off to check him again. He'll probably be full again, but he did do a headlands and, you know, a couple passes here and got full. So he's probably looking at 4 or 5 passes here to get all the way filled. Let's get these couple spots he missed. All right, I'll let you do your thing. Oh, that's also full. We gotta figure out where we're taking sugar beets too. To be honest, I might. It's so weird it's not showing the animation, but he is full. He's waiting on me again. Speaking of getting some gravel put down, I might do that here in just a second, actually, so we can place a couple more of Matsy's productions down and the small ones there. We could do our own sugar too, I think. Because if not, I have to get like some kind of like shed or something to put them in, right? They don't really have we don't have like a multi-fruit silo. It'd have to be like some kind of shed. Isn't that kind of how they do it in real life? They have a shed they put down, and or they, you know, a shed they put all their stuff in, like root crop shed. I thought about doing like a bunker, but I kind of want it covered, like something. It wouldn't be right here, obviously. It'd be up here, like right here is where I was thinking. But I wouldn't want to open like that. Oh no, it's kind of tricky, right? I was thinking about just somewhere to store. I also kind of wanted this area to put like the productions down if I go that route. Let's see. It's a huge shed. That'd be a machine shed. It wouldn't be a sugar beet storage. But I'm not sure how much you could fit in, you know, say something like this. I don't know, maybe I'll do something like that one. Timber Falcon, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Actually, I don't recognize that name. What's up, dude? I like it though. I like the name a lot. It's all about the wood, you know. That's usually what I'm doing. We'll be doing some forestry tonight. We'll probably be on with the FS logging crew tonight, doing some forestry stuff. Yeah, I wonder how much I could fit in something like this. Because placing something like this and then like some productions on the side over here is not a bad way to go. Where aren't you going, dude? Do your thing, buddy. Oh, all of our workers are in the way. I suppose I'm in the way of the workers, right? That's more what it is. I'm gonna move my plow out of the way. That should be fine there for a sec. Just gotta jump into our other. How full is he already? 20%. This one. This can pull our plow out of the way. I don't drive this one too much as kind of our showpiece here, but it still is a functioning tractor. Just want to pull the plow out of here, and then which it should be able to move it, no problem. And then we can get something placed right here to do our thing. I usually just store the plow back here. We'll have to use it in just a bit anyways. I usually will just park it right back here. Which I need some more gravel over here in the back spot too eventually, but for now I usually just put it right here. We'll leave her out for a bit, let her get some fresh air. Always stuck in the shed, but yeah, this is a nice one, huh? All right, so that's good. Let's actually just get back in here. And I'll put some... We're just gonna put some gravel down back here real quick. Let's see, what gravel did I have? Small gravel. I think it was that one. I'll leave just a little strip between our field and here. And really we'll just gravel out this whole bit, just because in the shed there's all it's all gravel in the shed there too. Need to get some chickens pretty soon too. I've been saying that. I might still wait a little bit for chickens, but we have the chicken shed there. You know, I'm just gonna gravel out this whole area here. Keep all of our stuff looking clean, why not, right? Give us a nice little workspace. Why is it that not? Alright, that one spot didn't want to... I didn't want to turn to gravel in that one spot. It's all good though. Pimpin' ain't easy. What's up, pimpin'? Pimpin' is easy, actually. You just gotta be a pimp. If you're not a pimp, then pimpin' ain't easy. Timbo, what's up, buddy? Sticky eye in the house, you know, a sticky eye Jack. Let's find a shed. I am gonna try that. We're gonna try that first. The shed I'm choosing to goes with the map pretty well. There's a few of these around the map already. Yeah, let's make sure that is lined up on our other shed here. Probably leave enough space to, you know, maybe I'll just go all the way. No, we can't be too close, so I'll leave a little workaround space there. Of course, it's gonna change our ground. I should have just placed it and then done the gravel, but we'll just throw some more gravel there real quick. Now we're gonna see if we can put our sugar beets in here. I don't even know if my trailer can even dump in here at all. And this thing will probably just get full really quick, but at least it'll kind of give us the look of that. And then what I want to actually do is place some of the sugar productions down. Where is it? Sugar mill. That's not the right one though. That one says sugar mill. We want sugar mill real. Here we go. So it's gonna go in there and come out on the other side. I'm at least gonna put 2 of these down. I'm just trying to figure out the best spot to put them. Probably there. And probably like that. And of course, gotta do some gravel in again real quick. Hey, what's up, Eric? How you doing? Welcome. A bunch of you guys are jumping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're just hanging out, getting some sugar beets going, and we're also doing a double crop too. So we're doing we're gonna be doing grass. So right now we got a worker over here. He's probably almost full actually. Yeah, we're doing a worker so we can do all the stone picking and field prep type of stuff over here before we plant grass over here. I bet he's pretty full. Yeah, what's up, buddy? And of course he's full again. And of course I'm in the way of that worker. How do I get rid of the music up there? The music's off, but it keeps popping up there. Yeah, we have so many acres of sugar beets to go. Our main production in the town, which was 240 grand to buy, that one's already about full. Might as well be full already. I guess really this guy's fine here for a second. I'll just turn this off. What I want to do is jump back in the truck. And yeah, he's almost full too. Let me actually just go ahead and dump this real quick again. We're gonna jump in the truck and we're gonna see if we can even get our sugar beets in that shed. And I'll probably just want like some kind of conveyor into a trailer from there. Or, I don't know, we'll figure out something. But having the productions down there too, the ones I just placed, will also help a lot on being able to have extra capacity of stuff going in. Because I think each one of these has a good capacity too. Doesn't say what's in here yet. I should just actually get both of those going right now, right? Dump some in, each one. And see if we could get some in the shed. Let's get this guy going. He'll finish up our field. I'm pretty sure we need lime too again. I could learn how to drive this stone picker. Yeah, Eric, you get your binds all figured out there? I know that could be a lot when you're first doing it. If you're using FDR stuff, is actually pretty easy because he has the video on it. Tells you exactly what buttons to put. That setting everything up in game and all that, which actually that's not terrible too. It's just a lot to kind of do all the when you're first kind of figuring all the stuff out. That's funny. You were behind. No, I wasn't ignoring you. I saw you already jumped in there, buddy. Really, you didn't keep going, dude? I gotta keep jumping in there to get them going again. You don't need to worry about it loading yet. Just go ahead and get going. Yeah, I know you need it for base game and FDR. It's two different keybind menus there, so you could totally have it set for both. No problem. What's tricky is when you're doing it for FS minor, base game, and FDR. That's when it starts getting really tricky because you can't run all three. You have to run base game and FDR, or like base game and FS minor. Some of the controls are different. At least on 22 is like that. Oh yeah, I was totally gonna go and get the truck dumped in those productions too, huh? You saying your controller needs to get set back up as well? What do you do to your controller binds? Those should all just be pretty much plug and play. All right, let's get a bit of this dumped in here. There we go. I don't want to dump them all in. We're just going to do a little chunk like that. And we'll get some in this one. And then I'm going to see if I can dump in this shed. Not used to it? Oh, yeah, I got you. What's up, Whiskey Buddy? How you doing? 16 people watching? Heck yeah. Yeah, I want to make sure this is on. Not tip side back, but tip side sliding floor. And we're to see if we can dump these suckers in here for storage. Because that'd be perfect. It'll kind of match the map. I just want them to like stay in the shed and not like go through the shed, because that'd be kind of silly, right? Yeah, they're coming through a little bit, but as long as it stays like that and it kind of piles up on the inside, I have no problem with that at all. You just finished up a parade? Oh yeah, were you in the parade? See, I'm kind of, I was going to try to get some more up on the back there. All right, well, loading in though, we're still going to want to unload into the truck because our Amity dumper deal there, our cart won't, it won't fit underneath there. Pictures on your Discord? Okay. Were you, 'cause I know you do like your reenactment stuff, were you, part of that on in the parade? Yes, I was. Yeah, for sure. As a red coat, yeah. Whiskey likes to play dress up. We'll have to check that out. I still don't know why it's not showing my sugar beets in that machine though. Like that's weird. Oh, I also didn't get my productions going. So was you a flag twirler? All right, where's our, on this side? Where's my button to hit? There it goes. So yeah, we want sugar storing. We can do cut sugar beet. Just like that one. And activate, that way that's going. Oh man, this one's way better. The one in our sugar mill, look. Oh, I guess that's not bad, but look, so, oh, that's the cut sugar beet. So sugar beets, you put 2 sugar beets in, you get just over 1 sugar, right? Where the ones we just did are 20 sugar beets and 21 sugar. It's actually, you get more sugar. Like that, this could actually make us a lot more money running these ones overall. FDR don't mess with the rest, you hope? No, it's all its own list. If it messed with the other ones, it'd be on the same line of your binds. That's why FDR has its own controls, because it's the own. You can't. That's why you can't set up FDR stuff unless you have his control binds, because it doesn't mess with anything else, because it's not anything else. It's its own stuff. Come on, dude, get going. Gotta wake him up every time. It's kind of weird. And you're gonna skip that whole spot there, huh? All right. Not really sure where they're going. All right, we're gonna have to fix that one. And then this dude's over here picking for no reason now. But he didn't finish picking this side. All right. So now you see what I go through. You wake him up as much as I have to when we log. Oh yeah. Hey, you want to do some logging tonight, Doc? Seriously, come on, worker. We ain't doing no headlands. We need to just get on with it here. Just finish off where you left off here, okay? And now where are you going? Where are you trying to go? Man, AI is stupid still, huh? I guess I'll just get this done real quick here. Oh, it's going fast. I don't need to go that fast. Just want to go normal speed. I don't remember it being able to go that fast normal. Usually, oh, there it goes, there it goes. I guess that's, oh man, we need repair though, like crazy on this. Let me do that real quick. Let's see, tractor. Yeah, we need to drop this real quick. Oh no, it's the stone picker that needs the repair. Let me just take both over. Yeah, Doc, if you want to do some like FS logging crew or something tonight, that'd be totally down for that. Oh man, I better repaint that sprayer. That's so funny. Repair that and repair that. I have used the stone picker quite a bit. Oh, did I get both of these going? I don't know why I just thought about that. I did activate this one, right? Okay, that one. Oh, I didn't. So that one's going now. And this one also needs to be going. Oh, that one is going. Right? That one's good. That one's good. And this one's also going. They're not, I got some decent sugar productions going. That's good. At least the dude doing the topping, he's been going, man. He's doing a good job, actually. Like, you know, good help's hard to find. At least I got one good helper. But it's all good. Like, this whole field's pretty much done. I thought maybe I was going to be able to, or I thought I was going to have to do all of it by myself, like I pretty much was talking about doing. Oh yeah, no worries, Eric. It's all good. I'm talking, you know, 4 hours from now too. It's not even a thing, buddy. And really, it shouldn't even take that long for you to get all that stuff set up. If you're trying to like figure out FDR stuff, he even just has a video that tells you every button. And I recommend just going off of that. And if you feel like you want to change binds around more to suit like the feel of how you want to do it, then change off the base setup first, you know, like get all the stuff set up, and then like, oh, I don't want to switch this to this or any of that kind of stuff. Like my binds aren't exactly like his either, but like 95% of them are. It's just a couple of the directions that I run are a little bit different, but almost all the same. And he has ones for the farm sticks and for the 1600s. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this one quick. Go ahead and speed it up. Why not? We'll just knock out this pick in really fast here. I have to get some kind of seeder over here as well to get grass down. I have a decent planter, but might look into buying a nice little seeder as well. You spent 14 hours last night until your OCD made. Do you try, maybe try to do a minor tweak and you messed things up? Oh, that's not good. 14 hours, that's a long time. Not sure what you're trying to set up there, but 14 hours is kind of about 14 hours too long there almost. What's up, Ham? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, because if you watch the FDR video, it takes about 10 minutes to set it all up, and then, you know, your binds in game, a lot of that's like pretty straightforward too. Unless you're trying to do like front loader and telehandler and all the like different stuff like that is different. But there's a lot of the crane operations. There's only like what a dozen binds there or something like that. That should all be fine. I'll just park this for now. I'll just park it right here even. Yeah, he's crushing. He's doing good. How's the repair on that one? Fuel's good too. Man. All right, where's? Are you serious? That's where you are? You're over here, just stuck. I think we might have to jump back in the harvester here. Worker's not saving us much time at all. The wheel, pedal, sticks, controls was messing with you. Oh, your internet security. I think that you just gotta go into your firewall and allow that software to go through your firewall. So it happened like on a couple of my things. I've kind of gone through that same little issue before. My joysticks are a lot simpler than that, but if it's like, you know, stream controller and that kind of stuff, I was having issues setting stuff up with that. Already full. I would just want to keep this with the harvester like we were doing. You just thought you'd stop in and say hi between my grandson's doubleheader games today? Oh, tight. Yeah, no worries, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by. It's cool. Hey, we do have 17 people here watching. Heck yeah. Oh, you already got it sorted, Eric. Tight. That's good. It's always a pain in the butt when there's something else blocking you from trying to set your stuff up like that. Like, I get it. They're just blocking out certain, you know, softwares and stuff like that or whatever, but... Oh yeah, the hail damage, crazy, huh? It wasn't tornado damage, that's a good thing. Yeah, we definitely got hit by some hail. And this is actually when I first planted, there was hail, and 4B helped me fix a bunch of the spots of hail, because he has a direct drill, so I was able to like just fix the areas. But then we got smacked by hail again, but that's why I wanted to do sugar beets on both of my fields. I almost only did sugar beets on my one field, but I decided to do sugar beets on all of it in case I did get a tornado or 2 or 3 or 4 and a bunch of hail damage. And we still have plenty of sugar beets. Speaking of sugar beets, I wish they were showing up in the basket here. It was the whole time until I pretty much had a worker take over. A little itch on my head there. No one likes an itchy head, right? Maybe after I get the headlands, I bet once I get the headlands dealt with, we can have workers going. Like, they could go there, just kept messing stuff up, you know. It's not even worth the hassle going back and forth there like that. I'm not done yet. No, far from it. I got a couple things set up though, because the production in town there, Matsy, got full. And you know, it's like 2 sugar beets to 1 sugar. I also set up a couple of the small mills on up on my property up there. I'll show you in just a second. Right now, far from it, but I do have a worker topping. We got stone picking on my other field done. So that one, besides some lime and stuff, that one's almost ready to start planting grass. But yeah, my worker doing all the topping. He's crushing. And then for some reason in the basket here, it's not showing my sugar beets filling up anymore after that worker started going. But the workers don't like the headlands down here, so they kept stopping. All right, I'll grab these real quick. I'll take this up and dump it in the truck real quick so I can show you what I'm kind of doing. I just hope it works. I can only try to figure out how high I can stack the sugar beets in the shed. Like I might even need to get like a wheel loader or something to be able to get the sugar beets higher up in the shed, but I'll just haul these up here. We got the trucks in here so we can load them in. Yeah, this worker right here in front of me is doing so good. He still has a ways to go still, but he did a lot of it already. I didn't know there was so much of a line right there in our crop, like a whole row missing. Yeah, so I got the shed put down and 2 of the small real productions. But the real productions, Matsy, they do like, what was it, two sugar and more than, or 2 sugar beets, and you get more than 2 sugar back. I'm dumping this in here right now. This is kind of what I have going on, dumping this in. Cool trailer, by the way. The cart's badass. But then I'm dumping them in here. I'm just not sure how high I can get it before the trailer tries to start lifting up into the roof. I might have to load them in there with something better. And then, yeah, these ones do really good. There's already 100 liters being produced in these. But it shows that it does 20 sugar beets to 21 sugars, which are quite the nice ratio there. It's like a 2-for-1. Yeah, it's been like backing this in here to see if I can back this in. But I thought the shed's good looking one. It kind of matches the map. I just want to get this backed in here as far as I can. Oh, but I don't want to do that. I don't know why I switched my dumping there. I just want to use the sliding floor like this. See, that's what I'm worried about, is this thing lifted up. It can only go so high, right? So I'm gonna have to get some kind of wheel loader or something in here to really get the sugar beets back in there more. Unless I go right in the middle, I could probably go a bit higher, right? If I go right down the center line here. Oh, I could also tip grain door, right? I could do, oh no, because that won't slide. It'll lift the whole trailer. So we can get it kind of back in there pretty good. Let's make sure it's not going out of the sides of the shed here now. Oh, I can live with that. That's gonna stack up in there quite nice, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get like, yeah, a wheel loader or telehandler or something to kind of get them back in here more, because I'm gonna be able to fill this whole shed to the brim pretty much. But then it's gonna be cool if I could just use, you know, a bucket to be able to do scoops every once in a while and get, you know, a bunch of stuff put in there. Should work out pretty good. So I'll just leave this pulled out here. And let's just keep getting on with this. I just want to like get around these headlands here, and then workers can really start helping. Yeah, it's gonna take me quite a while to get all this done, huh? And I could have got one of those bigger harvesters too, with a bigger capacity, but this style is a pretty cool way to do it. Come on, turn you on. Yeah, a lot of work to be done until the end of November, like getting these fields going, but as soon as we get right around the corner for winter, this will all be grass, and 80 acres of grass fields is going to make us a lot of money in silage. I think like eventually on this farm, I'm probably going to use a big part of either the upper section of this field, where it kind of flattens out, or I'll use my smaller field to kind of expand with like, you know, some more like silage bunker type of stuff, or maybe another equipment shed over there, and maybe also some other animals. Like I thought about maybe like doing like pigs or something, or something along those lines of just kind of having something else going that we have to kind of do or take care of, and just trying to think about other stuff, you know. We're already full again. Yeah, we've already harvested like close to 500,000 liters overall, and there's so much more to go still. But if all this like nets me like $1 million for one field, one harvest, you know, that's great, because then like coming up it'll like justify getting some more land and getting more stuff going, you know. And then like really I could do more sugar beets if I wanted. Matsy has the potato production going, so I'm not worried about doing like spuds. It's just one of those productions that nobody was using doing sugar, so doing sugar beets and stuff like that, root crops, is pretty common in other areas of Minnesota, not so much here in WASECA, but other areas are root crops are pretty common in those areas. So I figured doing this type of crop production on this map already was kind of, it wasn't too far off of the realistic-ish. But we're trying to put like crops down that are like kind of in the area and kind of, you know, doing some stuff. Like we'll go over and we'll check out Matsy's fields here in a little bit, because he has like sunflowers around, corn, and another field with soybeans and stuff. And it's funny, 4B, his stuff's been done for a long time. I think he had oats he did. He has grass fields, oats. I think he has grass that can harvest. Yeah, this is pretty much how I did that whole other field, just kind of going around. But as soon as we get these headlands gone, I'm pretty sure the workers are going to be a lot more useful on this machine. It'd be cool to have a modded one of these that can just have a really big capacity in the basket there. Because the style's cool, because how wide it is, way wider than the other harvesters. It's actually a nice machine. It fills up so quick. Nice combo with the Steiger too, right? I think it's pretty sick setup. Getting around this next corner too, they kind of stopped here on this next headland, so we actually have to kind of jump back out and do this outside run still, not the second pass like we're on now. Or maybe they did actually. I guess this little spot did get some harvesting done here. Okay, that's good. By the time we're back down here again, I bet that other worker is probably going to be pretty well done on this side with the topping. Oh, that's where they left off right there. See, okay. So we're actually going to jump out and do this run here. But again, we're almost full. Yeah, there's so many sugar beets to go still, it's crazy. But hey, it's a lot of work to do, but it's better than not having any work to do, and we're gonna be making lots of money from this. That's gonna get us like $1 million. Like, you know, that's good. We'll be able to pay back any other loans that we got. Really, I didn't even use that much money to do all this stuff. Luckily, I found this tractor for a good price, and all this Amity equipment we're just leasing anyways, so it's really not too bad at all. So I might do a big payback already of a lot of the loan stuff that we already had, but I'll wait. We'll get through it. I might want to kind of get some other stuff started, so having that extra money in the bank to be able to make purchases if we need's fine. But if we're gonna get like $1 million overall off of this crop here, it's quite the cash crop if you ask me. Like, potentially we could get more than that from this. I know I said we'll probably get like 1 million liters too, like in my thumbnail and title, whatever. But we'll probably get, it's probably gonna be closer to like 2 million liters really, because our yield's pretty good. I think we got what, 100 and So our yield bonus over here, I guess, is 0, but it's still, we have like, it's like 100. Current yield is 100%. The other field we did was actually 102. But still 100% yield's pretty good. For a root crop especially, it's like you're already like maxing out. That's a dope tractor. I actually like it quite a lot. Pretty nice, like old school look. It's dope to me. Windows are a little bit more tinted than I usually like, but you know, I'm sure if it was real life, you want those windows a bit tinted if the sun's coming in the morning, you know. Try and get ahead of this worker here. This thing lights up good too. Perfect tractor for this job. It really is. I'm super happy with it. Yeah, when I do this too, after I finish up this first headland, I'm gonna jump back down where we were, and because this it's like already the other second one's like halfway done already, so then we'll finish up the second half of this other headland, and then we should be able to have a worker helping us a lot better. But it's not too much more than that we have to kind of get through here. I know it's a little slow going, but I tell you what, I'm actually digging it quite a freaking bit. Especially on this map. Should probably go do that here in just a bit, right? We'll drive around a little bit, show off the map. Yeah, I probably still have like 1,000,000 liters to harvest. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing? Fun time with Beets. He ended up getting the Colossus for Beets. The regular harvesters didn't have enough capacity. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to do this more realistic-ish though, or just with Matsy and 4B on here, we're kind of trying to do it, you know, realistic-ish. We'll go around and we'll check out their farms too, but we're trying to keep it. We're trying to keep it going. You know, kind of. That's the fun of this, is kind of the realistic-ish stuff. We'll just do that right now. I'll leave that one on. We'll go ahead and dump that, but I'll jump in the pickup here and it wants to start for me. And we'll go and buzz around here for a bit. Check the map out. Yeah, town is that way, just over the hill. But we'll go around through this way. Yeah, good looking map though. I'm really digging it. I wish vehicles didn't have that little kind of stutter. This is one field I really kind of want to get, is this field here. Just because it's right across the way from my area. I forget how much this one is. A lot of the fields on here are not cheap, but they are pretty good amounts of land. Yeah, so I get you. The only thing I used is the Colossus for the capacity. Didn't change the harvest width. Yeah, you probably didn't change a lot of it, right? And then this field back here is kind of one of those little hidden fields, which is kind of a cool spot too. Just kind of a little grass field back here in the back. Get all this little land back here. Which if you're trying to pick up like a grass field or something like that to work with, it's a nice little kind of up above everything. This is like one of the higher spots on the map, I think, actually. It's definitely not a flat map here, but it's not like super rugged terrain or anything. I don't really want to go. What's this crop? Oh, parsnips. No wonder I didn't know what it was. Never did those before. I'm gonna just cut across this field. Crop destruction is on, so I do have to just watch out whose fields I'm on, but I know what fields are what. But yeah, nice little forested area that Matsy put in here. So there's lots of trees. Like, so if you ever gonna do like a challenge on here where you want to like cut trees or do that kind of stuff, there's plenty of nice forested areas that are on here. Oops, there's a tree there. There are lodge poles and stuff on here, but not a super lot. It looks cool through here though, the way all this looks, the color. But definitely lots of wood through here, that's for sure. And there's multiple areas on here that have big areas of trees like that. Parsnips is a pain with the in-game harvesters, oh, I'm sure. Yeah, we go in right there. You could drive into that little spot. But we'll just keep on going around. See, this is our other side of our field here. Yeah, a lot of nice sized fields. Like all these out here are pretty nice. Like this field 32 coming up right here. This field's actually pretty massive. I thought this spot would be kind of cool too for I think it's actually what it's meant for, is this plot right here is kind of a area that you have a blank where you can come in and start your own little farm, put silos and a house down, all this stuff right here to kind of start your own little farm area to start with nothing. But I think Matsy just was on this field not so long ago. He harvested, which I think this one's, it's like 60 acre field. He harvested spinach off of this field. But yeah, this field's pretty massive here. There are some nice fields on this map. Ooh, 2 wheels there. And then like just over here, you got other nice fields here as well. The ditches aren't too bad either. They won't like gobble up your machine, but on this area here, you have like the pig farm. This is like one of the bigger farm areas that you have on here, but you got the sheds. Little, I think that's a chicken coop back there. Greenhouses that come with it, all the different sheds and everything for all your stuff. If I can learn how to drive this truck, that'd be sweet. Yeah, nice fields that are just off the farm here on these. And then I think maybe they're actually separate properties, but more or less this whole area connects to these other pig sheds here. And I forget the capacity on these pig sheds, but they are pretty good capacity here. And then you just kind of go in. You go in from here. I guess I can't open those. I think you have to own it actually to. Maybe that's what it is. I don't own those, but more or less you back up your truck here and you can go into the sheds. Oh, I thought I was able to open these before. Maybe not. Maybe that's just when I was showing it off on my own little playthrough there for a bit. Oh no, this one is open. It's kind of weird. Yeah, little area here. You go in here, and then you have pigs in here, which are kind of cool. They're full grown because it does. Yeah, they're 16 months now. But when I first got on here and showed this off, they were actually baby pigs. There's little piglets in here. Is that bearded? Or is that one bearded? That's so funny, Doc. Yeah, but they're cute though. Nice little pig barns. All the lights I'm sure will turn on in here and lit and stuff, but I'm not sure like the inputs and stuff coming in here, food and if there's self-watering or any of that type of stuff. Looks like there's already water in the little trays there, but when you buy this area, it does come with pigs already. And then when you're loading, all you gotta do is back your trailer up to this little spot here and you can unload the loader, unload the pigs. Another massive field. I was thinking about trying to see if that contract will pop up because I have the stuff. This is that, right? Yeah. So this whole field here, which is like the biggest field on the map, 17 here, which is not too much bigger than my field. I think this one, does it say actually? 77 acres in the field. The land area, that land area is 85 acres, almost 86. And my land area is 80 acres. So it's not a lot bigger than my field, but you're talking, potentially 2 million liters of sugar beets right here on this field. But yeah, it's not the best crop. Like my sugar beet yield is probably better than this one because I didn't do all the fixins on this one. Needs lime and all the stuff for that, but still massive fields. $2 million to buy that one, but potentially you could get all that paid off in one harvest. Big old field. Matsy has his harvester sitting out here still. I'm pretty sure it's his, right? Yeah, because 4B doesn't have a big harvester yet. He has a small one still. So yeah, 7150. Nice harvester. I'm pretty sure that's Matsy's anyways. Let's go over here. The pond's cool looking since all that kind of changed color. But this is Matsy's field. You can see he has my music stop. You can see he has sunflowers on the outside here that are all ready for harvesting. Yeah, ready to harvest. Plus 19 yield bonus. Ideal moisture between 9 and 10. Right now it's 16.6, so needs to dry down a little bit, which will help today because it's all sunny out. But then the corn is looking really good. Ideal moisture between 15 and 20. So right now his corn is really nice to harvest. And what does he have on that? Plus 135% yield bonus. So really good on the corn there, but he did a double crop. So he did like the sugar beets, or sorry, the sunflowers around the corn. He also had potatoes going over here on the side, which he already harvested those because potatoes you could harvest a lot earlier. So on this little field he had right here, he had potatoes going. Yeah, his little farm you drive up here is like the main farm, which is based off the farm that he grew up on. You know, as best as he could get it with you know, farm sim stuff. But this is Matthew's whole farm here. I just give a little peek around. Nice little truck. He's using this house as like the house that he's living here. Nice little set for that. Dope truck. Looks like he needs to get some. His paint is peeling off already though. He needs some more paint on his truck there. It's crazy how fast that one's kind of peeling. But yeah, he's been working on getting cows going, so he has nice little cows. Oh, he got some babies. Oh, he got little baby cows going. Oh, only 3 months old little guy. Cute. All right, so he has a bunch of baby cows. That one's over here just falling over. Very cool. Bunch of little ones. But yeah, nice little cow shed set up here. He's been working on getting all that going. Yeah, other bits and bob equipment around. And he also looks like he probably sold a bunch of his silage off. He had a bunch of silage here. So I bet he's worked on getting that loaded. That's probably why he has the conveyors here and get that sold off as well to get some monies. And then he also has what's this, packaging. He has spinach that he was working on that field, and he put this packaging down here, and he has some spinach bags going for that. He also keeps a bunch of his equipment back here in the shed. And then he also has, what shed is this? Is this one here? One of these small sheds he has bales stacked in. Is that this one? Oh, I can't open it right now. I could turn on permissions for here, but he has small bales. You see he has a bunch of small bales that are stacked in there. I had contractor on Matthew's stuff, or I gave it to him actually, but I got tired of scrolling through all his stuff, so I turned it off. At any point in time, if we ever have to like help each other out or whatever, or you know, do whatever we gotta do, we just switch over to whatever other farm. We all have permissions to all this stuff, like pretty much whenever we want. But we'll go over here. Let's see, I'll actually go down this way. So this is Matthew's main spot, and he also owns this field here now, which I think is soybeans. What is this soybeans? All right, so soybeans ready to harvest too. This field is it's a decent field. It's smaller than his main field, but still a nice field right next to his farm that's going to work out really good. So yeah, when he is back in town, he'll probably actually start working on some of this after the challenge tomorrow. Tomorrow will be on 2 o'clock my time Pacific and Central, noon Central for Matsy. What's up, Bearded? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, you can like take the road back up here and kind of like see this field that he just got here. Was this one pretty good field? Runs all the way back down through here. So that'll keep him busy there on some little extra income. And if he does it like I think he's gonna do it, which is still a lot of work on his end as well, he'll probably plant grass again on his fields, which means he has to harvest sunflowers, corn, soybeans, and field prep and plant grass before the end of November, which is quite a lot. But this that field that farm I was talking about earlier, I like a lot. You know, you have the farmhouse, the silos, the shed that you can access after you buy the farm, and there's like the shed I just bought. There's this shed here, matches that's why I went with this one, because there's already a few of those around the map, so it kind of looks like it kind of like matches the other stuff on the map. That's why I went with that shed. But yeah, just down here, you keep going down this way. Whoa! Oh man! What the hell? He did not stop at all for me. I was in that lane already, and he just kind of got me from the rear there a little bit. That was funny. Yeah, nice little. I like this little detail that he has going through, where it's like the water going through. Looks good, right? It goes under here and kind of continues on through this little forested area. Again, nice forested area here too. 4B's field, grass field is just on their side there. But yeah, that was funny. That freaking thing nailed me, huh? But yeah, you go through this way. You got some other nice fields, a nice farm. We'll take this right here and kind of go up this way first. And you go up here, it's kind of a cool little back farm, little area up here too. Kind of, you can like kind of build your own area. I thought if you're doing like maybe, you know, just a small starting farm. I kind of like how it's kind of surrounded by the hillside up here. You can also like cut through back this way up onto the fields over here. Have a nice little route out to the fields. You go up that way to that one, or you can come through this back area here. I like this spot too because like the way the road goes through here, and there's a break in the fence, and the road actually goes through this way. I've actually always kind of liked that spot right there. It's kind of cool. And then just up here, if you go just up this way, you have the store, which is like, it's not the best route to get there unless you go just straight up like that. You could kind of, if you own this area back here, you could do like kind of a roadway that goes like around and through, and like say like down through here. It could be like a road right here that then goes up this way that you could kind of tie in to go into the town a lot easier from this backside. But besides that, you really kind of have to go all the way back around to go properly up on the road. But if you own all these fields back here, you could easily add in a roadway, or like have this one kind of go through and like around your field, like through this other way if you want to go that way. Yeah, easy access to all these fields. You can see that this is our field just here. Our workers kind of getting through the rest of the topping. They're crushing on that. They're almost done. Yeah, good access to all these fields back in here through this route. So if you did decide to start a farm in this back corner back here, easily accessible all the way around. And there's not that many fences on this map either, but where there are fences are kind of cool. Like I like that fence, how you jock through there like that. But then we'll go, I'll just cut through this field here. We'll just go straight across and up towards field 9, I believe it is. And yeah, see there are, you know, ditches and stuff like that, but easily able to go through all the ditches. Oh, welcome back there, Doc. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, we're just doing a little look-see around the map. This is one of those good forested areas too here, Doc, where, you know, it's not a lot of like trees that you like to harvest so much, but you know, if you get on here and do like a wood challenge or a challenge where you want to cut trees down, there are lots of areas. There are some good trees you can process, you know, but lots of wooded areas. This is 4B's grass field just here, which I'm sure is fully ready to harvest. Oh yeah, definitely. So 4B has a lot of grass to harvest, bale, do all the stuff before winter time. All his fields are already harvested. He did oats, I believe, if I remember right. Which he barely made any money off of any of that. He's making more money off of grass stuff. But so when you come up through, I'll go back around, turn around here. I've showed this off before, but it's like kind of showing it off again. So when you come up that road there, you got that front field, which is kind of cool that you have a field, and then kind of a forested area back here, and then you kind of come into this other farmland here, and you got the sheds and the covered shed with the solar on there, and you got I believe this is sheep pen here, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't say. I'm pretty sure that's a sheep pen. You can have sheep. And then nice little shed for your supplies, nice little equipment shed. And then field 9, pretty sure it's 9, yeah. So field 9 here, kind of a cool strip of a field. It's pretty long and set up all the way back here. But again, look at plenty of trees. A lot of good, solid forested areas if you're trying to get on here to do some kind of challenge or whatever you might want to do. But there is nice little woods areas. For having some big open fields, there's nice rolling hills and wooded and all that. I can kind of sneak back here and show this other field off real quick too. While we're back here. Oh, there's a bunch of trees in my way. Yeah, nice little fields back here on this backside here. Like this one's a decent size 18. Road comes in just back over here. Oh no, that's all on the outside of the map. All this up here is all 4B's farm. Well, I'll go back around and we'll check his farm out. But this field would be an awesome field to have 4B buy this one for his stuff. Oh, awesome, Doc. I appreciate the support there, buddy. Yeah, I appreciate that. I thought you were already a member there. Yeah, I think you were. Your thing must expire there or whatever, but I appreciate you redoing your membership there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go back out to the main road, and we'll go down. We can see some of this other map. We'll check out 4B's area. Pretty cool farm he has. His area comes with a cow shed as well. Same with Matthew's farm, comes with a cow shed. There's also this area too right here with some other stuff, a little house and all this different stuff, and also cool sheds. There's also a sawmill here on this one. Oh yeah, no worries, buddy, no worries. I appreciate you. But yeah, cool setup here on that. And then to get over to like 4B's grass field, you can just like kind of go back through on this side. Little roadway kind of goes through here to these fields. Whoa. Oh man, it's sliding. This truck doesn't drive the best, but it's probably the operator. Yeah, nice little fields back here if you want to turn this into whatever, but this has been 4B's grass field that he's been doing. And then he has his little bale storage spot back over here. It's kind of where Matthew's been stealing the bales from. Sneaking through the woods, stealing bales. Yeah, and then we'll get back on the main road. We'll go back down and through, and we'll actually go in the proper way on his farm. Spit it out, it ain't yours, yeah. Yeah, he likes to steal the bales. He's been making bales too, but sneaking through and stealing 4B's bales are kind of funny. Yeah, field 27 there's a pretty good field. But yeah, this is kind of where his property starts, a little fenced in area here. And he has these fields here that are harvested. Yeah, always a lot of good contracts. Oh, that's right. So when Matsy and we were on here, there's a tornado that came blowing through. We thought it was going to come across and actually nail 4B's farm. So we were on his porch over there watching the tornado come through, and it ended up coming right across this area here with these trees, and like kind of went up, and stuff must have been dealt with a little bit better since then, but that tornado passed right through here and wrecked those trees, but it was pretty close to his farm and his fields. If it would have came across, it would have destroyed all his stuff. Yeah, a nice little cow area out here. And then you turn in right here to his farm, which his farm's nice. I like his farm setup, especially for like a dairy style. But he has that field there. And yeah, like I said, all of his stuff's already been harvested, straw and all the stuff. But you got the cows out here. Oh, you got some baby cows out here now too. Very cool. So you have some offspring coming. Little guy. Yeah. He probably has quite a bit of babies because he has a decent amount of cows. Not too crazy. I think he'll probably be adding to it more still. But yeah, got some babies around. Very cool. Little guy. Guys better get strong. Wintertime is coming quick. Better start eating and drinking. Yeah, winter time is coming quick here in Minnesota. I think we pretty much are going to be getting snow from, you know, coming up pretty soon all the way until springtime again. That's why I want to get grass planted and all that stuff before, you can't plant it after November, but really at the end of this month is all going to start turning crappy. But yeah, you got the nice little log cabin and then all the little various equipment that 4B has. I like the way it has different tiers how the farm rolls down too. Is kind of cool. But that's 4B's harvester, a little Massey. So he has a small harvester compared to Trucker Matsy. A lot of 4B stuff he tries to do pretty decent, like realistic-ish type of stuff. He has all like the little bit smaller gear. Nice little stuff he's been working on collecting around. We're just trying to keep it kind of the right scale for the types of farms, and you know, we do have some pretty big fields, but like in real life they do, you know, hundreds of acres with decent equipment. This is probably his bigger upgrade that he's made recently. I think he just went and spent a bunch of money actually, but looks like he has a little bit better of a tractor. Matsy just got that 8R with a 7. I think that was mine 6R. But yeah, we all pretty much have the same like chisel plow deal there. But he also has a couple other nice little bits of green stuff. I think he just recently went and bought that and a tractor and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, you're just doing some editor stuff, huh? Heck yeah. Yeah, this bunker here too is cool that Matsy put in. If I can get out of here. But yeah, like the boards go around these whole things, and you kind of have them crooked on purpose. That way it looks more organic and not perfectly placed. But yeah, you can just like back into here and dump your silage in. It's actually a really cool setup, and I always thought it was kind of cool that when you're like back, say you're like back over here, you don't have a big old bunker kind of blocking your view. It's just kind of down into the farmland. I always thought that was kind of a cool setup. But yeah, just kind of a nice little area back over here. That's that field I was talking about. Hopefully he gets, just because it's kind of back there, kind of secluded, you know, a good part of this farm just because it's right there. But yeah, he's running all the bales. You know, he has a bunch of other bales down below too, but you know, straw and different stuff bales here that he's working on, and this is all the stuff that he has set up for, you know, stuff with the cows. I do want to kind of, maybe springtime I'll come and surprise him with some chickens. He says he doesn't want chickens, but he might just show up one day and there might be some chickens just in his pen. So he'll have to get food and stuff figured out for that, but he does have a chicken pen here. So maybe when I get chickens, I'll do a whole load of chickens and just surprise him with a load of chickens. But nice little bins here set up for that. And then like from here, you can like drive down the back road area and you could kind of sneak around this field here, which I don't think he owns this one yet, right? Owned by Ben. No, so he doesn't have this field either, which this one's also really good for him, but his grass field is just right back over there. Give them all roosters? That would be kind of funny. No, I would just like give him a bunch of chickens and no food for him. Where'd I put my truck? Where's my truck? All right, so that's 4B's farm. We'll go like kind of go around down by the co-op really quick, and more or less that's like the majority of the map. I know I've showed it off a couple times before, and I just like showing it off. You know, people that do like map tubers on here and stuff. Besides a few of us, like 4B and Matsy, really like not that many other people know about this map enough to show it off like we can. So I was like showing this one off. Everybody else kind of, they know some stuff about it. Like Keith Bleeker helped a lot with this map, so he knows the map pretty well. Other people have like access to this map and then have showed it off too. You know, like VF and Farm Sim Club and stuff like that. You know, they've showed it off, but like with like FSC, you couldn't even get the name right. He called it Wesco County. Or Wesco, Minnesota, whatever he called, but it's WASECA. Oh, man, I almost nailed that guy. Yeah, it's that big field here, 17. It's kind of funny, too, because there's a small farm that you could buy right here. Small farm, but it's kind of funny because it's on, like, it's connected to the biggest field. So you could go small farm, massive field if you wanted to start that route, but it's another one of the little farmlands that you could buy. Kind of a cool setup again. And just puts you right out onto one of the biggest fields on the biggest, right? 17, yeah. This is the biggest field. I think the second biggest is my field. But pretty cool setup here. And then we have like the co-op. We have, I believe this animal dealership thing here was by Schultz Modding. I think Schultz did this one. I'm pretty sure. But kind of a cool little setup for that. You come over here and you can buy all your animals and stuff. I'm pretty sure Schultz made this one. And then like the grain elevator too. It's like the one that you build, you know, it's like the museum or whatever, but this one's been set up on here that you know, one of your sell points is the grain elevator. And Matthew likes this too because it's more realistic-ish on the way he actually delivers grain in real life. Because that's what he actually does is he drives truck and delivers grain and stuff. Grain and feed all day is what he does. But pig feed silo there. And, you know, what is this all? BGA. See, I haven't really actually checked this spot out that much. Oh, pig feed mill? Oh, okay. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, this whole area is kind of cool looking. And like we call this area like the co-op is kind of what we call this area because there also is equipment that you can borrow from the co-op. So like this equipment here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, all this stuff here with the truck, it comes on the map like this. So if you need to borrow equipment from the co-op, there is this stuff here that you can borrow with this truck. And that comes like that. Yeah, kind of cool. You know, you can travel down here a little bit more, and there's some other nice little areas, but more or less I just kind of showed off majority of the map. You know, the town is back over there by my farm, but you kind of come down here towards the end, and some other nice fields and stuff like that, but this is like the edge of the map here. Yeah, we should probably get back to work. I have so many sugar beets I still have to harvest. But I do have till the end of November to do it, and we are playing 4-day months, so we do have some time. That dude almost got me. We do have some time yet until, you know, it's all over, but we are going to start getting into some nasty weather really fast. Oh man, I can't drive. Lot of stuff to do still until we're good for winter. And I'll just cut through here. It's funny too, because on the servers you come back and you can see like everybody's track marks. So people, if somebody goes by, they can see my. If like Matt's here for me goes by, I can see all my marks going through fields and stuff. Oh, I just cleared that perfect. That was some hang time, and I cleared that perfect. That's a nice little field right here too on this side. I doubt those guys will be heading my way. So like that field there is not bad for me to buy because it connects into my land right here. Well, looks like that worker's all done here, but look, we have so many damn sugar beets still. But we're just gonna keep on plugging away with this. And all of our other sugar productions, dumping sugar beets in here. I'll get them loaded way in there. And then these mills are already doing good. We got 400 sugar here on this one already, or 450, and 400, probably about to be 450 on this one as well. I'll just change over. But yeah, already doing pretty good on there. And then our other sugar mill in town has now produced, look at that one, has only done 105 liters. And these are already 450 and 400. So these ones are already going faster. What's our capacity on that's 360 and 360. So between these two and the shed here, I should be able to store all my sugar beets. And yeah, but this stream has been going on for exactly on the dot 3 hours now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, take a break, get some food in me, and then I'm gonna keep on kind of getting through this for the next probably couple hours here, real life time, and I'll see where I get. But yeah, long ways to go on all this. We do have it all topped now, thanks to the worker. I'm pretty sure he got all of it. It looks like it's all been done. I'm just gonna keep on going through here, harvesting, and we'll just kind of keep on getting through it. But should be on tonight. We're talking about doing some logging or something, so check us out tonight. I'll see what everybody else is doing. Worst case scenario, I'll be doing solo logging, but I bet since it's Saturday, we'll probably get a crew together and maybe hit home marker up or something like that. Doc, I'll holler at you in just a bit about that. But thanks a lot for everybody being here. Yeah, just kind of getting through it. WASECA County out for all platforms really soon. It's in console testing as we speak right now, so hopefully we hear back about that, you know, the next day or so. Probably Monday morning would be a nice little jump on there. And also check us out tomorrow, Matsy Caldwell, myself on Riverview Challenge. I'm in the green now, baby. I'm in the green, so all there is to do is make money now and just keep getting ahead of them. And I think if I keep that going, we'll probably have that challenge in the bag. So yeah, appreciate it. If you guys didn't smash the like yet, you guys are enjoying it, make sure you do. And if you're enjoying this stuff in forestry, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for more if you're into it. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.